A group of University of Michigan student entrepreneurs have set up their businesses in the basement of a downtown Ann Arbor building. With help from the U of M Center for Entrepreneurship and Ann Arbor venture capital firm RPM Ventures, they've opened an incubator to share space, equipment, and ideas.
Our website allows bands to raise money from their fan base to record a record in the form of stock.
What we're trying to do is replace the handwritten logs that drivers have to fill out every single time they get in a truck. We figure we can do the same exact thing with cell phone software.
The app that I'll be releasing early next week, called Journey Through the Center of the Earth, allows you to, based on the current location or any location on Earth, you can see where you'd be if you dug a hole straight through the Earth.
The thrust for this was about a year ago. I had a previous venture that unfortunately sort of fizzled out once we hit the semester because my founders and I, we had nowhere to work. We basically had our living room, our basement, and unfortunately it's not a very productive environment.
This is all driven by the students. All we did was say, here's your space. We don't structure this. We don't tell them how to run their businesses. These are all students with ideas that want to be entrepreneurial.
Mobilite is is a mobile development company, and right now we're focusing on iPhone development because there's so many apps out there.
It tracks and stores data from buses on a 2-second basis online, so people who are using the system can see where the bus is they want to take and overlaid on a Google map, so there's no guessing.
We're doing team-based multiplayer games. We're using the iPhone. We're going to utilize the GPS technology. And at the same time leverage social networks.
One of the byproducts of getting a lot of entrepreneurs in a single room is things move very fast and they move by themselves. So essentially, I just gave people keys and this has all happened. It's been really great.
In the Center for Entrepreneurship, we kind of call it sort of like a beehive. A bunch of bees flying out on their own aren't really productive, but you get them all centralized in one place and they become very productive and make lots of honey.
Yeah, the incubator is absolutely great. The first moment we came down here, we met tons of other teams that just help us immensely.
We're really enjoying all the community we have. If we have a question about how does this logo look or how does this what do you think of this artist even? And people are really, really cool and receptive.
I mean, if this place didn't exist, then I probably wouldn't be doing anything this summer. Being able to come to a space where I'm able to essentially co-compute, I'm able to work with people who are facing similar challenges to me with iPhone development, being able to go through the whole delightful Apple submission process with a group of people and not just by myself, really is going to make all of what I'm doing possible.
You really want to come here and work. We've been here Saturday, Sunday, and in the past 5 days we made so much progress with our app, it's actually already on the phone. I mean, from start to finish, we've kind of taken it, we're almost 40% done with just within 5 days of work.
We have a great thing going right now, but currently it's only for the next 4 months. So it is my hope that this will become a permanent space. For the years in the future, if a student decides to start a company, get some people together, he can come here and work together with other people doing similar ventures to kind of support him.
For now, this is an experiment to see what happens over the summer, but we're 2 weeks into it, and I think you can tell that there's already a lot of activity. So our hope is to, through the Center for Entrepreneurship, create a permanent student space for student ventures and student businesses. Right now, we're thinking that we're probably going to call it TechArb, like the Arboretum here on campus. And there's enough demand that today we have 20 to 25 students. If we opened it up even further, next week we could have 50 students who all have businesses that are up and running that could be here. I believe that this is the kind of thing that will help the University of Michigan in the long run be recognized nationally for the great entrepreneurial center that it is. Lots of great companies have come out of Michigan, and I think this is the next generation of it.
For the University of Michigan College of Engineering, I'm Sasha Tanlich.